Samsung Galaxy S21 review. The Galaxy S21 isn't the star of Samsung's S series in 2021, like we've been used to for most of the past decade, but it's a solid smartphone choice with an impressive camera, powerful internals, and great battery life. If you want the best of the best, look to the Galaxy S21 Ultra. But if you want a handset that's cheaper than the Galaxy S20 was at launch, with a whole load of premium features, the Galaxy S21 is a delight to use and will do you proud. It's an odd handset on paper, but having spent a week working on the Samsung Galaxy S21 review, we've found it to be a highly capable phone that's a pleasure to use, despite a couple of specs being dropped from previous handsets, notably the Galaxy S20 from 2020. Why does the Samsung Galaxy S21 have lesser specs than the Galaxy S20? Two reasons. The first is that Samsung wanted to drop the price of its handset. The S21 launched with a starting price of $799 and $1,249 compared to the Galaxy S25's $999 and $1,499. The second is that the company is also putting a bigger focus on its Samsung Galaxy S21 Ultra, unlike the Galaxy S20 Ultra in 2020. It's a handset we'd readily recommend to those who are desperate to try the company's latest innovations and happy to pay for them. That makes the S21 a significantly less exciting Galaxy S phone than we're used to seeing. But make no mistake, the Galaxy S21 is still a fantastic handset choice, albeit with a few tweaked specs compared to the Galaxy S20, and that price drop is likely to attract a lot more people to the S series. If you want a larger screen but similar specs, there's also the Samsung Galaxy S21 Plus. That is a remarkably similar phone to this, and the big differences are the phone size, its battery capacity, and that it has a slightly more premium glass back. Or, if you want a newer model, there's now the Samsung Galaxy S22 line, but those phones will cost you more. Back to the S21, and the chipset is powerful. The camera software has improved over previous models, and the battery life is strong, giving you a solid day of use from a full charge, alongside effective fast charging and wireless charging options. Samsung has opted for a lower spec screen than the one on the S20, with a full HD plus 6.2-inch display, but it offers a 120 Hz refresh rate for super smooth scrolling and graphics, plus fantastic colors and strong brightness levels, and we did notice the lower resolution in most of our testing. The chipset we've tested, the Exynos 2100 version of the phone, is also powerful, delivering some fantastic results in real-world use as well as in benchmarking software. If you already own a Samsung Galaxy S20, or if you can find that handset for a significant discount, you won't want to opt for the Galaxy S21. While the newer phone gains in some areas, it loses in others, and overall there's not much between the two phones, certainly not enough to justify paying a couple of $100 or pounds more. Conversely, if you're after the top-end tech that Samsung is selling in the S21 line, then you'll want to check out the Samsung Galaxy S21 Ultra, or go for something newer with the S22, Galaxy S22 Plus, or Samsung Galaxy S22 Ultra. But if you're after a cheaper alternative to those phones, and which works fantastically well for everyday tasks, the Galaxy S21 is just that. The Samsung Galaxy S21 release date was Friday, January 29, 2021 for most of the world, including the US, UK, and Australia. That means you can readily buy the smartphone now from a variety of retailers, carriers, and networks in all three of those countries. The Samsung S21 was officially unveiled on January 14, 2021, which was the earliest in a year we've seen the company introduce its new smartphone technology. Its price is remarkably lower than that of the S20 at launch, with Samsung trimming a few specs, including reducing the maximum display resolution and dropping microSD support. In order to make this possible, the Galaxy S21 price officially starts at $799 and at $1,249 for a version with 128 GB of storage and 8 GB of RAM. There's also a 256 GB and 8 GB RAM variant, and that costs $849 and at $1,349. However, while those were the launch prices, some stores now sell the Samsung Galaxy S21 for less, and that's a good thing too. as the Samsung Galaxy S22 has since landed at the same price.